Oh, meu Deus. We just got to our apartment here in Buenos Aires and we're getting settled and relaxing for a minute. Here's a quick tour. Come in, you got a full kitchen. We've got washing machine, microwave, oven, 4-burner stove, full-size fridge, a pantry. There's the Nene, she's tired. Got a little dining area here, smallest TV I think ever built on the wall. Little vista, not too shabby. Nice little view here of downtown Buenos Aires. A little breakfast bar for drinking, coffee maker, blah, blah, blah. Got a half bath here, so that's cool. And the master bedroom, the only bedroom, got its own air conditioner. The living room has another one. This actually has a bigger TV in here. And you have a little doorway onto that same balcony vista. And then you've got closets and the master suite bathroom. Oh, new dudes. Hello from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Today I'm going to take you around the city a little bit. We're going to see some of the sights. You're going to see kind of where we're living and give you a little bit of a background on why we're here and what we're doing here. Stay tuned. Now the first and most obvious thing I got to get out of the way is a lot of people are already asking. So let's get the obvious thing out of the way right now. Why am I wearing a jacket? Well, a lot of people don't realize that Argentina is actually a lot closer to Antarctica than it is to North America. We are 1,400 miles away from the coast of Antarctica versus 4,400 miles away from Houston, Texas. Also, right now it is June, so this is technically winter, at least the early parts of winter in the southern hemisphere. And that's the other thing a lot of people kind of take for granted is that it's summer in North America right now, so you're gonna think, well, it should be warm down there. This is actually the cooler time of the year here in this part of South America. Right now we're in a part of Buenos Aires that's near the river. So we're near Palermo, and this is a good part of town because there's a lot of restaurants, there's a lot of universities, coffee shops, things like that. And it's also considered a safer area of the city. Now what we typically like to do when we come to a new country is stay for about a month. That tends to give you the better prices for things like Airbnbs, doing those longer term rentals. You get a significant discount usually for staying 30 days or longer. Let's say we'll use this as our headquarters, if you will, for the month that we're here. We'll go on smaller adventures. So we're gonna go for one adventure down to El Chaltén and see Patagonia. And that's gonna be an amazing trip we're gonna do next week. Also, we're gonna do a trip down to Ushuaia, the southernmost city really in the world, but it's certainly the southernmost city of South America. From Ushuaia, we're only a few hundred miles away from Antarctica. So that's gonna be an adventure. While we're down there in Ushuaia, we're also going to go out to Tierra del Fuego and see what used to be a prison, used to be the most desolate prison in the world, really. Now they've turned it into essentially a tourist attraction. We found this Airbnb for about $1,000 a month. And of course, it's fully furnished. You don't have any utilities to mess with. Includes Wi-Fi, 24-hour security, building access is limited by codes and things like that. So it's a safe place to stay, and the amenities are pretty good. It's not the nicest place we've stayed. It's certainly not the worst, but it's got a few amenities. There's a nice pool out here, although it's freezing cold, and like I said, it's winter, so you're not going to want to go swimming. Part of it goes indoors into the building, which is all right. Also, there's a little gym right here that I'm about to go show you. It's not the greatest, doesn't have all that much equipment, but for the price, which is essentially included, $0, not a bad thing.
Aquí soltamos ticket y después estamos freaky, yeah. La bebé se pone piqui, pero es bien cool para perrear, yeah. Ya se ve, ahora me enfoco en usted. Sabes cómo quiero verte, mami, cómo me quieres ver. Soltémonos más, bebé. Esta rumba está tendida.
Here's what the plugs look like here. They have a combination of 110 and 220 power, but they have these 3-bladed prong plugs that are going to be more unusual, so you definitely want to think about travel adapters if you're coming here. Now, the question everybody's going to ask pretty much right away is, should you come to Buenos Aires? So far, I can't really say with any level of confidence whether it's right for most people, but for what we're going to use it for is a staging ground for going on other adventures. It's going to be perfect. So now it's time to go out and adventure the city a little bit. We're going to start off with some lunch down on the river. So this is an old port area, and we're going to a place called Lupita.
Almoço próximo rio. Carne, por favor.
Beijo.
Beijo, nenê.
Oi, tudo bem? Lupita, não casinha. Su primero fajitas.
Estamos freaky, yeah. La bebé se pone piqui, pero es bien cool para perrear, yeah. Ya se ve, ahora me enfoco en usted. Sabes cómo quiero verte más y cómo me quieres ver. Soltémonos más, bebé. Esta rumba está tendida.
We're making our way along the waterfront down here. So this area used to be the actual port. Now the port's Porto Nuevo. This is no longer the port in use, so this is the old port. And they've converted it all to restaurant row and lots of hotels, lots of swanky living places, and then cool stuff like that.
Robocop.
Robocop. Você gosta de Robocop?
Sim, tem o copinho.
Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. He never laughed at. I couldn't help myself.